Welcome back to Nintendcast numero cinco.
Oh, really? Are we on 5 already?
I think it's on 5, yeah.
Oh, shoot.
We've been going faster or long, quick or short, or what?
It's a marathon, not a sprint, man.
There you go. It's not how fast you go, it's how you use it.
Sure.
That's what my mom always told me. Anyways, getting back to it, Nintendcast number 5. Looking like a good one. We just had the
Smash Direct.
Let me introduce myself again in case anybody that hasn't seen this yet.
In case we get a 6th viewer.
Hey, what the 6th one's the most important one. All right, I'm talking to you, 6th viewer.
Episode 8's the hype killer.
Episode 8.
Yeah. I was having a conversation with him earlier about episode 8.
Any episode 8?
Yeah.
Is it a theory?
No.
Is it like Murphy's Law?
No, it's just me. Just being salty.
Okay. I'm Paul. Hey.
And I'm Manny.
We are your hosts for this Nintendcast, where we give you all the previous week's Nintendo news and such, and our opinions. And we also have a daily topic, or a weekly topic, in which we discuss. So,
I mean, we do have a daily topic. They're just not here to see 6 of them.
Okay, that's true. I mean, I guess we can. So yeah, we just had the final Smash Direct.
I'm sad.
Yeah,
Me too. It's finally time to get off Sakurai's wild ride.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get off the hype train. I thought I did. I was wrong.
We will discuss that into further detail, of course. I mean, that was like the biggest thing that happened last week. It is 12:20.
Like in the world.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like wars and stuff, nothing really happened. But Nintendo news.
Yeah, I heard there was no landing on the moon either.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, in all seriousness though, NASA released a bunch of pictures like to combat people saying that. Like they had thousands and thousands of pictures, like just lying around. They're like, all right, see how fake it was, and they just like released like 10,000 photos, like from every step of the way.
Those are probably photoshopped.
True. They probably got. I mean, yeah, they probably got Buzz Aldrin and made him look young again and stuff like that. Just to. That's cool.
They did it with the dude in Tron. Remember?
What's his name? He's like one of my favorite actors.
Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
that one was kind of creepy. It was like kind of CGI'd and weird looking. They did really nicely in Ant-Man though, with Michael Douglas.
I didn't see Ant-Man.
Oh,
they made him younger?
Yeah.
Oh, this is not Nintendo related.
Yeah, not at all.
Okay, so we got 6 things on our list that we need to discuss. So let's get what? I don't want to grab that. Let go. What? Okay. Sorry, I clicked something and it held on to the tab. So first things first. I'm the realist. Drop. Okay, that's an Iggy Azalea reference. Update coming. Update coming to Super Mario Maker. I know.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so December 21st. Oh, like I said, this is it's December 20th right now, 2015. Just to let you guys know where we're at. December 21st, so tomorrow for us, the U.S., and 22nd in Europe. This is when the software update will be coming for Mario Maker if you have Mario Maker. So we're getting rubber rings that bounces the player away. Have you seen any of this?
No.
Okay.
None.
So this is
news to me.
It's a little yellow rubber ring with like stars on it.
Oh yeah, I've seen the pictures, but I haven't seen it like in action. But yeah.
You just jump on it and it bounces you. Boing, boing, bounces you away any direction you try
just
to.
Like
Makes
that.
sense. Makes sense. We're also getting a warp door, so you can warp to places. It's pretty interesting.
That's cool.
Yeah. Now they're thinking with portals.
There you go.
All right,
that's not Nintendo related either.
Nintendcast After Dark. Sorry. Warp door outline that requires a P block to be made fully visible. So they're also getting that's for you.
Say that again.
That was an email for you.
Oh.
So it's the same thing as a warp door, except you can only see it and use it when you hit a P block.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, they used to have those in the. Oh, did they have those in the Boo houses before?
I think so, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I think they did have those before.
But you can see the outline of these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then so those 2 warp doors, the rubber rings.
Can you make a boo house right now? Is that one of the available?
Yeah, they
backgrounds?
have. Yeah,
and
they
you have booze and everything.
Yeah, you can have booze in there.
Oh, yeah. Nice booze. Not in this cup.
Booze. Oh, I see what you did there. Took me a while to get it. Not in this cup. What are you drinking?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, not bad. Some grandpa's juice.
Yeah, no, it's coffee.
We're also getting. Oh, we're getting a clown car, Koopa clown car that shoots fireballs.
Oh, I was gonna say, how about one that doesn't suck?
Dang.
If you've seen my playthroughs.
Oh yeah, they are.
How about one that flies in a straight line?
Oof.
Mario obviously didn't pass his driving test, and it's upsetting me.
He was drinking some of your
drinking something from my
special coffee.
Yeah.
Also coming that same day. So yeah, the fireball clown car is pretty cool. Pretty excited for that. Coming the same day, we are getting a. You can see records. So you can see world records for each level.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So like quickest time beat,
yeah,
stuff like that. Oh.
I don't know exactly how it's gonna happen, but it'll probably be like quickest time completed.
Neat.
And so yeah, that'd be fun. Gives you more of an incentive to try to actually finish those levels, and be like, hey, I hold the world record for 20 Mario Maker levels. Ooh. What up? Put that on your resume.
Dang.
Your college applications. You'll probably get into Harvard after that.
True. Check the channel, Harvard. Put a link to our channel.
All right. Number 2. Pokken gets a Japanese release date and a special controller.
I heard, but I haven't seen the controller. Is there a picture right there?
Yeah, there's a picture. So we'll put this.
It's like it's almost like it's not quite a fight pad. It's really just a controller with a nice button layout, right?
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Either way, I'm all for it.
So March 18th is when Pokken Tournament comes out in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
With the controller.
Wait, March 18th?
Yeah, March 18th,
oh, okay.
2016. Western release window of spring 2016, so we're obviously going to get it a little later.
Yeah, as usual.
As for the Hori Irio controller, that's what it's called.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It looks like this.
Oh, yeah.
It has front-facing ZR and ZL buttons, which are down here. That's a little weird to me, because they're right next to the select and start.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
They should have just put them like
in the middle or something.
No, they should have put it like fight stick layout, like 3 and 3.
Yeah, that would have been better. But they decided to do this. I don't know if the ZL.
I wonder if you're going to use those buttons though.
Do you use them in Tekken? Do you use the?
Yeah, but yes and no. I think you can also use them like in like ZR will be the same thing as pressing A and B at the same time, and then ZL will be the same thing as pressing like X and Y at the same time.
So like a grab.
Yeah. So.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know. We'll see.
So, that's sold separately for 3,480 yen. It's around
$30.
30 bucks. And 20
Not bad.
pounds. Is that pounds?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's not bad. 30 bucks for a controller.
Yeah.
Cheaper than like a PlayStation controller.
Yeah, God knows those things are so expensive. You could buy a game for the price of a controller.
Oh, I know, for real. March 18th comes out the same day as the game in Japan. So,
okay.
If you're looking for that, pick it up. Or you can just use the Pro Controller or something, whatever. Gamepad. I wonder if
no
you can
GameCube controllers.
Yeah, don't you remember Pokken Tournament on GameCube?
Dang.
Damn it.
Pokken Melee.
Pokken Melee. Number 3. Final Fantasy VI coming out. Final Fantasy VI Advance coming to Wii U Virtual Console in Japan. I know you're not a...
No, I just feel like why bother keeping it in Japan only?
I'm sure it'll come out.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I understand staggering a physical release, but like an...
Virtual console?
Yeah, what's the point of staggering the release dates?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I think it's...
It's not like it's not like that one hasn't been translated before. There's English versions of it out there, I think.
I think it's because this is the enhanced Game Boy Advance port, not the original Final Fantasy VI.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. Maybe they're just looking to see if it does well. in Japan.
I feel like they're just kind of beating around the bush for 7.
Yeah. Have you heard about 7?
Yeah, the Unreal Engine and everything like that.
Well, they're using like
It's
episodic.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about
I'm
that.
cool with it. I didn't play 7, so like I said, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, that's.
I just like that they're adding like that kind of like Kingdom Hearts style battle to it, where it's like.
Yeah, that's a lot cooler.
Yeah, it's like a real time fighting. Because don't get me wrong, I love a turn based strategy, but.
It is
turn based RPG. Sorry,
yeah, it is a remake, not a remaster.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm all for it.
So currently, no word on if the game is going to be coming to North America or Europe, but the fact that it's coming to Japan, pretty much. I mean, especially on virtual console, it's not going to be that hard. Yeah, to port it over to everybody else. So I'm excited for this because I like Kefka, and Kefka's in Final Fantasy. He's the clown guy.
I didn't play it.
It's
funny. I didn't play any of the like mainline Final Fantasy games.
Remember,
I played Tactics Advance.
Do you remember you watched Death Note?
Yeah.
Do you remember Ryuk, the main? The main evil guy that was always following around Light.
Yeah.
It's basically like the same character, kind of. Like they both just don't give a crap about anything. They're just like super funny.
Cool.
But yeah. So if you like that, any of you, I know there's one Japan listener out there, actually.
Really?
The guy lives in Japan. He tweeted me. He said he liked the show.
Oh, nice.
Thanks, man. For you out there, December 22nd, pick that up. If you like Final Fantasy Advanced 6.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know what number this was. 5?
Sure.
Number 4.
I'm not counting. Is it 4?
Yeah, it is 4.
All right, 4.
All
Super.
Right. So GBA collection, blah, 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 blah. Oh, the Revo K101 Plus is basically like the Retron, I guess.
Oh, for the Game Boy Advance.
For the Game Boy Advance. So
nice.
It's a new console type thing. It's coming out so you can play all your Game Boy Advance games on this little thing. We'll put a little picture in there. It looks It looks like the I had the Game Boy Advance controller that was see-through. It was like purple. So it kind of looks like that.
I'm cool with it. I mean,
it has a little thumbstick.
Is it one of those where you have to have the cartridge?
Yeah.
Or is it one of those ones where you can just put like an SD card and play them off ROMs and stuff?
I'm pretty sure you have to have the cartridge.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's all right, I guess. Yeah.
It says here. This is from Polygon. Quote, the screen is clear and bright with a button on the top of the system allowing you to cycle through the brightness options. The quality of the microphone is kind of like, it gets very tinny. Like if the higher volume you get, it gets like kind of distorted.
Oh, okay, yeah. I see
yeah, but you can avoid the issue by sticking your headphones in or plugging it into a TV, unquote.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. That's actually kind of cool.
So any of you that
oh, that's gonna be painful though. Playing Game Boy Advance quality graphics on a big screen.
So that's gonna be $70, $69.99.
I could just see that, like just inch wide pixels.
But I don't know when this doesn't have a release date. It just says they sent them to like
announced it or
yeah, it's just announced. They've just been sending them to like different people to test them out. But I'm sure it'll be coming soon.
Why don't we get one?
They said
naturally we have such a large viewer base. It's multinational.
Yeah, they said it's worldwide. They said they ran out right before us.
Oh, okay.
They gave one to
They gave it 100. We were 100 first on the list.
Mm-hmm. So next time, makers of Revo K101.
Next time, yeah, when they make their GameCube handheld GameCube emulator. Mm-hmm. Someone should do that. That'd actually be kind of cool.
What?
Having a handheld GameCube emulator. The discs are so small. You could easily make a little handheld system out of that.
That's true. So, any of you that love your GBA games, Gordo, that Advance Wars on GBA.
Dang, the shout-outs to our man Gordo. We need to put a picture of him so everybody knows what he's talking about.
Or just let him be
I have a picture
like
of him sleeping somewhere. That'd be a good one.
We could just let him be this mysterious character.
True. It's like, who is the great and mighty Gordo?
Who is the John Cena?
He's the people's champion. He is.
Ooh, that is true.
Gordo is the people's champion.
All right, cool.
We'll have him co-host one of these days.
Yeah, no, he did say he wanted to get on the show, so we'll have him do something for sure.
True.
We want to have other people. It's just hard getting people to
make time in their busy schedules
on
for us.
On the same schedule and stuff. Numero 5. Ryu.
Ooh.
Yeah, so Ryu, Roy, and Rob announced for Amiibo.
Yeah, because it's the alternate color scheme for Rob. Because that one's the one that came out in Japan. It's already out over there.
Yeah, this is the Famicom.
I wonder if they're going to do the same thing like in reverse.
I'm sure
they're going to
will.
release ours over there, or release theirs over here.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Interesting.
That'd be interesting.
I just wonder if the demand is there. You know what I mean? Because there are plenty of people here who want the Japanese one, but are there any Japanese folks who want ours?
Maybe.
They probably look at it and it's like, it's just gray. Who cares?
You
know
what
I mean? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's just a question.
I feel like Japanese people love America.
They love American. Do
they? They have like.
Do they though?
Like they don't really know, so it's like. Ooh,
like I can think of a few reasons why they might not like America.
Oh God, stop! This is not a history lesson.
No, I wasn't even talking about that. I'm just talking about why everybody else doesn't like America. But I mean,
you talking about internment camps?
No,
okay.
That was not what I was talking about. But I mean.
Shout out to you, George K. I know you were a baby in internment camp. And he survived.
I love him. He's great.
Yeah. Hello. Anyways, yeah, so the Amiibos, Famicom, Rob, Roy, and Ryu. No surprise, obviously.
Did what was the release dates again?
Oh, March 18th, 2016.
For all three?
Yeah, for all three in the United States.
Was there something else coming out that day? Or was it just those three Amiibos? Because now they were going to start individually selling the Animal Crossing ones too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
To give you exact dates,
So that's March, you said, right?
March 18th, 2016 for these.
And then Lucas comes out in January, so getting there.
And then Bayonetta and Corrin obviously are going to come out. Nintendo did say
and
every
Cloud.
Smash. Yeah, Cloud. Every Smash character was going to get an Amiibo.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, if the Mii Fighters got one.
Yeah, for sure. Damn, that shade.
I mean, they're like the most generic looking amiibos ever. They're literally just random people. It's like they're not even...
Who are you people?
Yeah, it's like, why even have a face on them? I don't get it. Whatever.
You want to have faceless amiibos?
Yeah, I would have thought that was cool.
You can swap out faces?
Even that'd be cool. It's just something. Cool. Have it like Game & Watch, you know how he came with the alternate poses in his amiibo? Like they should have done the same thing, like with heads for the Mii fighters. I don't know.
It does say Animal Crossing figures. Yeah. 22nd.
Oh, okay.
January 22nd. That's when the Lucas ones are coming.
Oh, okay. So it's probably that date.
Yeah.
Cool. So what's next?
So, number 6. Last thing on our list. Well, yeah, before our TNT. So we're just going to go over the Smash Direct. We'll just I'll just go over what they announced. And then we can get into it. So... First thing, Corrin, obviously, the second to last character announced. I don't know how you.
You like this? I'm be really honest. I like the character. Seems cool. I know there was a spoiler in the direct because nobody knew that he was, had dragon blood in him.
Oh, okay.
Because the game hasn't been released here, but it's been out in Japan already, so it wasn't a spoiler for the Japanese viewers, but
yeah. Or weebs like him who
or Americans and Europeans, it was a spoiler for us. So we're like, oh, that's cool. You know what I mean? Like we're just like, cool, I guess. And I mean, I get it. They're pulling a Roy. They're trying to advertise the next game by putting him in Smash. So I mean, like I'm fine with that. I just think there were probably characters who we would have wanted more, who were more, classic Nintendo maybe.
For sure.
But like I said, I'm not complaining. Whatever. I think he's cool.
Right,
it seems like he has a cool moveset.
That was when was the direct? Wednesday? Tuesday.
Tuesday, I remember.
So
distinctly.
So Corrin announced main character of the new Fire Emblem Fates trilogy, right?
Well, kind of.
Yeah, like I said, guy and a girl character.
Yeah, he's following in Roy's footsteps, so I think it's cool.
Character arrives February 16 for Wii U and 3DS.
When does Fates come out?
February
19th, yeah.
So he's pulling a Roy again. He comes out in Smash before even his own game is released.
Well, I mean, his game is released.
It's out in Japan, but I'm saying here he's pulling a Roy.
Right.
So
Yeah, shut up. No, not in Japan. Except for that one guy that's watching.
you go, man.
Cloud came out. You played as him, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's fun. I like him.
Yeah, he looks fun.
The limit break is pretty fun.
I haven't downloaded
It's a
him,
fun
but-
mechanic. He can be kind of campy though, because people like to run away and charge their limit break. Because he's decent without limit, but with limit he's scary.
Does he get it from just doing regular text?
just like Little Mac. The only
Okay.
thing is you can't tell how full it is
Yeah,
until you start charging it.
Yeah.
Or unless it just comes up randomly. Because you're like, oh, I guess it's done.
So
So
long-awaited DLC character from Midgar, the emo. I don't know.
spiky hair and anime
Spiky hair
swordsman.
anime swordsman. He has already been released since Tuesday, so
He's great. I like him. He's
pick
fun.
him up. Bayonetta. That was the final announcement.
The surprise. I
Yeah,
mean,
the
people have been
surprise.
thinking that it was going to happen.
Well,
I really think, like I said, I think I did the same thing with Corin. I think we could have gotten a more
yeah,
Nintendo rep.
yeah.
Or Snake.
We'll get in. Okay, we'll get into this after.
Even then, I feel like that at that point, though, I'm just going to put the nail in that coffin right now. I really wanted either Snake or Simon Belmont. I think that would have been super
Simon
cool.
would have been cool.
But I know Nintendo probably doesn't want to touch Konami with a 10-foot pole right now.
I don't think anybody does.
Nobody does, yeah.
Yeah.
So that wasn't going to happen.
That's true.
Even if there was some plan at some point in the past, they're like, ooh, how about we just don't do that?
Yeah.
So,
So final and last character for Smash will be Bayonetta. She does get 2 costumes.
she looks broken.
She does look very broken, but we will discuss that. No release date. But what?
I just saw the picture of Gino.
Uh,
The Gino I was
Yeah.
I was actually like really mad for a second. Because I love Gino. Super Mario RPG was actually, it was my first RPG, like not counting Pokemon or anything
Yeah.
like that. And I loved that game. And Gino was super cool.
Everybody was they were like, they thought he was going to be an actual character.
Because they started with the
Yeah.
head down. I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny.
I was just so mad.
You got trolled.
I got trolled super hard.
So Bayonetta, like I
Sakurai.
said, Platinum Games.
Samurai. Soccer guy. What are the other ones? Sacrifice. Which other ones are there? There's so many. I love those. Master Hero Soccer guy.
Soccer guy.
You
That was
ever heard of
funny.
those?
No, I've heard of him, but
I
yeah,
love those.
we went over last time.
Did
okay.
we do this last time?
Just kind of barely. Like you
Oh.
said, soccer guy, and I said Sakurai.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
So some more
Come up
things.
with more.
Smash Bros. Yeah, we'll make some. Smash Bros. Costume DLC. Obviously, Gino.
I've
from-
bought none of it.
Super Mario. Yeah, really?
Yeah, the costume DLC, haven't touched it.
You're not going to, or
No.
okay?
I don't play Mii Fighters, so it's like, what's
But
the
that
point?
Knuckles though.
Oh, God. That was the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, we'll get into it. Gino, Super Mario RPG. Get the Chocobo hat. Obviously, that was announced when Cloud was announced. Bionic armor for your Mii Fighter. It looks like, was that from like Xenoblade Chronicles or something?
No, I think it was just a generic
Just
Bionic armor.
generic Bionic armor.
Yeah.
Okay. Takamaru.
No, it's cool.
He was from
Something Castle.
I don't remember the game.
Yeah, wasn't it Japan only?
Yeah, it was Japan only.
Either way, I think he's a cool character. I think he should have been playable. We needed like another like very Japanese rep.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Because like Duck Hunt was like a retro American rep. We needed like a retro Japanese rep. Would have been cool. Especially when he was in Nintendo Land. He had his own game in Nintendo Land.
Which one?
The one with the where you throw the shurikens.
Oh, that was his?
Yeah, that was him.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just a generic throwing.
No, that was him. So I was like, ooh, this character is cool. I looked into it. I'm like, this is a neat game. So then when Smash Bros. Came around, I'm like, oh, then they should do something with him. And then he ended up an assist trophy. So I was like, whatever.
So Takamaru,
Another waste of potential.
Ashley from WarioWare,
Yeah.
the witch, black and red witch chick from. Did you ever play WarioWare?
Yeah, I loved
Okay.
it. Did you?
Uh,
What? Did you play the originals?
no, I didn't play the original.
Smooth Moves was kind of, it was all right, but all the other ones beforehand were amazing. They were so good.
Gil from the Tower of.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tails and Knuckles.
Yeah.
to aid their buddy Sonic in the fight.
Twitter shout out real quick. Did you know Sonic the Hedgehog has an official Twitter?
No, I did not know that.
Do you know the joke that I've seen it on the Smash Bros. Reddit because that's the only Reddit I use, but
Sonic go fast?
no, it's they always say like and Knuckles featuring Dante from Devil May Cry. Like they just have that little chain going.
Yeah.
He says it finally happened, and they had a picture of the Knuckles Mii Fighter costume, and it said Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS, and then it just had photoshopped and Knuckles like from the Sega. Dude, it was so good. From Sonic and Knuckles, that was so great. I thought it was so funny. Because the Sonic Twitter, actually, all they do is post memes. It's so funny.
Really?
Yeah, it's really funny. They're really funny. I was like, Sega, I mean, you can do one thing right.
What?
At least you can do Twitter right.
I did recently see a tweet from like Sonic to Nintendo because Nintendo like tagged the actual Sonic, like official Sonic Twitter, and it was funny. They're like going back and forth. They're like, no, Mario's better, and Sonic was like, no, I'm better. It was pretty funny. But
I mean, Twitter's like a fun place for corporations to show their silly side, even though they have no part in it. It's probably just one guy, like in an office somewhere. It's like I have the best job ever.
That's funny. Yeah, he's like the office clown.
Yeah, seriously, they're like, let him do it, whatever.
The more amiibo figures that, like I said, Bayonetta, Corn, Cloud are gonna come, and then Famicom Roy, Ryu.
I probably won't pick up
Ryu. It's hard to say 5 times fast.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm not even gonna attempt it.
And then they just did stats at the end.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
I'm just gonna vent here for a second.
Okay.
The only thing that I feel was missing from this one was Wolf. It would have been so easy. You know what I mean? It was just, okay. All right, he's already a clone character.
Okay.
He's already a clone character. Literally, like, I think his entire moveset is custom moves for Fox. Fox even had a Wolf color scheme. All they had to do was really add, a model for him.
And the name. And they would have been fine.
Yeah, and then have a name recorded. I mean, even then, it's like they said, they really tried to drive the point home how easy it is to make a clone character because they were trying to justify Dark Pit and Lucina and all that.
That's true.
If it was so easy, why couldn't you just add Wolf? As DLC. Sell them half price. Don't even charge us the full $5 or $6 for it. Just $2 for a clone. I'd do it.
He is technically right. Isn't like every Fox character, don't they, like, so Falco's faster. Wolf was heavier, wasn't he?
Yeah, and the other one's, like I said, well, if anything, Wolf was the least clone-like of the three. You know what I mean? His moveset was entirely different. Just about. Even his smash attacks were different. Everything was different. So I don't know. I feel like just that maybe the demand for him was low. Maybe it's just me. But I love the character.
Yeah. So yeah, it makes sense. Sad. I mean, I don't know. So, well, I'll discuss it right now.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. I'm sorry.
So stats, 58 fighters in total. 84 stages combined with the Wii U 3DS.
They should make that cross because there's some stages on 3DS that are really good.
Yeah,
but obviously they're not usable in competitive Wii U now.
Mii Fighter outfits. I don't know if you. There's 99 pieces of Mii Fighter outfits and 97 hats.
Ooh, the hats.
Team Fortress.
The hats.
Trophies in total for Wii U 743. Nintendo 3DS 707.
Did they mention if there was any overlap? I don't remember.
No, for the trophies.
Is there any overlap? I don't think there is. Because I know they were.
I would imagine
they were separate teams.
Really?
So yeah, that's how they made them at the same time. They were separate teams.
You mean the the 3DS and the Wii U one?
Yeah, I don't think they did have any overlap. Maybe similar, but not maybe exact copies.
It's interesting. 507 music tracks
combined as well.
And then that's I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, all in all, I can't complain about the roster. 58 fighters is a lot.
Yeah.
Like I said, I just feel like, one more clone wasn't going to hurt anybody. Except me.
They should have made it. They should have got to an even 60.
Seriously.
But, so, now that we announced all this is all the news that we had, we will now go to our
opinions on it. The TNT? Do we have sound effects for that
yet?
I don't
he's
watch
lazy.
These, so. Oof.
Maybe
if you paid him.
What? Here. Take that. Oh, I threw it in the cup.
Take that soggy dollar.
Soggy dollar.
Oh, his
My
cup
cup's
was
empty,
empty. His
so-
cup was empty. So
That's
he
not,
gets
you
a
can't really
perfect-
keep that.
No, I know.
That was my dollar.
Gonna flatten it out a bit. It's ripped, by the way. Just to let you know, I didn't do that.
Sure. Dude.
Is that the TNT music?
Wow.
I don't know what just happened. That was great. I love that song though. Masked DDDs. Easily. Yeah, good song.
So TNT, boom, kabang.
Pow.
Yeah, we should just have
Bam.
like we should get like a sound clip of what's his name? I can't even think of it. Christopher Walken just saying boom.
Boom. Pow.
Shoot.
Oh.
So, first things first, Corrin. Corrin. Corrin does look really cool, I have to admit.
Yeah, he does.
Um,
Like
the
I said, that's
fact-
why I really can't complain.
The fact that she is barefoot, so dope.
Is he
What?
barefoot?
Yeah,
I didn't notice
that's
that.
crazy.
At least he has feet,
Crazy.
unlike Fire Emblem Awakening.
I remember that.
I like can't even deny it 'cause it's true.
I remember, okay, for anyone who doesn't know, in Fire Emblem Awakening, they had full 3D models, right? I'm thinking of the right one.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the right one.
Yeah.
Okay, they had full 3D models, and I'm watching Matt play through. I think it was your first playthrough too, right? You had just gotten the game, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, why do these characters look off? They just look slightly off when they're walking. They're walking around, and I'm like, they don't have feet.
Yeah, that
it
was
looks like
weird.
their shins just touch
was
the ground,
weird.
like they're just walking around.
It was
on
like cut off.
Yeah.
like,
And I'm like, do they just not have feet? And Matt's looking, he's like, dude, I can't unsee it now. I think maybe it's just bugged. What is happening? So he takes the game, goes back to GameStop, trades it in. He trades in the game. He's like, this one's defective. And they're like, what's wrong with it? He's like, oh, the characters don't look right. And he's like, all right, whatever. So he trades it in, gets a new copy, comes back. It looks exactly the freaking same. So we look for gameplay online. Everybody's is like that. There are no feet in this
That's
game.
weird.
And
That
then
was weird.
actually, didn't we zoom in? Didn't we like look really close? And they're actually like that big. They're just little
they're-
baby feet. They got little just little baby feet
Yes.
on the bottom, just right on the bottom of their shins. It's so weird. It's just so just.
it was really.
It was
weird.
really weird and just awkward to look at, and I was dying. I was cracking up. But look at these guys with no feet running around.
I think that's the biggest announcement. Now that I think about it,
What? No feet?
Fire Emblem Fates character models have feet.
Yeah, there you go. They have feet. Leaked by Smash Bros. No, actually, maybe they don't have feet. That's why they made him barefoot. They're like, what kind of shoes does he wear? They're looking at each other like, I don't know. Does he wear shoes? We can't see his feet. So,
Yes.
That's not what I want to do.
oh, man. But,
So Corrin,
yeah.
half dragon form thing. It looks a lot like Dialga.
Really?
You didn't see it?
I mean, kind of.
Like when they did the little.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. If anything, I was going to say he looks more like Xerneas, but obviously
guess
he's a
Xerneas
dragon.
works,
Because he
too.
has the horns, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, Dialga has the horns too, but I think it's just because he's so sleek. It's not so has so much pointy stuff coming off of him
that's
like
true.
Dialga does.
It was
But yeah, I really like his back air though. How when he flaps the wings, hit you with the wings, he gets that momentum forwards. They use it to recover. That's pretty neat.
what does that look like?
Yeah, see, he doesn't look like Xerneas because of the horns. He looks more like a deer than a
I
dragon.
guess. He kind of looks like Dialga-ish to me though. Maybe it's color.
It's a color scheme. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
So Corrin looks really cool. Looks quick. I'm not a Smash aficionado like you are. But
I think at the very least he's going to be decent. He's not going to be bad.
yeah, not top tier though.
I don't know. It's hard to tell. Like I said, because
You
there are a
think
lot
so?
of characters we thought were going to be great, and then they were awful when they came out.
That's true.
And vice versa.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So you can never really tell until
He
we
also
get our
has,
hands
like-
on him.
He also has like a little spear thing.
Which is weird, because he, like, roots himself. He gets stuck
Yeah.
in the ground like that. But I think it's cool, too, how you stick them to the ground, too, if you hit somebody with it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can basically pin them down. So that's kind of neat. It'll be fun in doubles, I think.
True. But I mean, all in all, another Fire Emblem. I see why they did it, because the game's coming out. They're releasing it at the same time, same month. It just another Fire Emblem character was kind of like,
Okay, and the first, like I said, doesn't play devil's advocate. We hear. Trust me, I'm with you on this one. I was reading something the other day, and it was like, okay, well, why is this a big deal? We get another Fire Emblem character, and we have like easily like at least 3 or 4 more Mario characters than we do Fire Emblem characters. But if we would have had, people are still asking for like Paper Mario, and I think the big thing with that is that because with Mario, almost all the characters feel totally different.
I was gonna say they're completely different.
When literally, isn't it literally half or more than half of our Fire Emblem characters are like semi-clones of each other?
Yeah,
Marth, Lucina, Roy.
Yeah,
all clones. And then what is there? There's Ike, Robin,
and Corrin now.
And now Corrin. So literally half are clones.
Yeah.
So
they're all like swordsmen.
Yeah, and they're all swordsmen. Even Robin technically is kind of a swordsman.
When Peach is totally different from Mario. I mean, Dr. Mario obviously the same, but
yeah,
Peach is totally different.
And Luigi's arguably a semi-clone, but totally different. So
Bowser.
Yeah, exactly. They're all different.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you almost can't even make the argument.
Yeah.
But I think part of what it is that, Sakurai likes to explain himself and say, oh, we do it based on, popularity and, like, viability for getting another game anytime soon, stuff like that. Even, like, Greninja was added just because there was a new Pokemon gen coming out at the time when they were developing this game. And, so they like to do tie-ins, obviously. Yeah. But, I mean, I think the thing with Fire Emblem is nobody was really asking for Corrin, really.
Yeah.
When there are plenty of... I mean, like Bayonetta, even they said... she beat out in votes in the ballot, even veterans of Smash Bros. In terms of votes. So, it's like I feel like at the end of the day, who gets in is really just up to the whims of Sakurai.
Okay, now Final Fantasy Cloud got announced. I mean, released. I'm all out of my headspace right now.
We should just start that over.
Nice.
So, Final Fantasy VII, Cloud, obviously, everybody knows Cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Like we said, he got released. I don't know, you have any opinions on this? Like we said,
I'm glad he's here. He's iconic.
He's good. He's good, right? Yeah. I haven't played him. I've seen him.
He's fun. I wouldn't say he's amazing, but he's good.
His
people are finding out stuff with him, though, which is good.
Yeah, his recovery's kind of crap from what I've seen. Unless
it's kind of dookie unless he has limit.
Yeah, unless he has limit, then it's like super OP.
And then here's the thing though,
but you only go like straight up, right?
Yeah, with limit you get so much vertical distance, you might as well get some horizontal too. But you know how Ike he goes up and then he comes back down.
Yeah,
and you can grab the ledge at any point.
Yeah.
With Cloud, he can go up and then come back down. If you're coming down, he won't grab ledges.
Oh yeah, I heard he's real it's real finicky with like him grabbing ledges. It like takes a little while to
he doesn't ledge snap really easily, so it's kind of weird. He gets gimped really easily because he doesn't ledge snap. So
what do you think? Top tier?
No, definitely not. Probably mid-high, high-mid. Sorry.
I see that.
Mid-gar.
This is why you don't talk. We were playing on Midgar the other day, and do you remember the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy?
Yeah.
You remember the episode where Billy makes a rock band with his dad?
No. I didn't even know they had parents.
Yeah, you don't remember his dad? He looked just like him, just fat and with the funny hair.
Yeah, I remember his dad. I don't remember.
He had like the pompadour and everything. Yeah, well, he makes like a rock band with his dad. He gets like the full-on face paint and everything. He's like making a metal band.
Oh, I do remember. He had like the Kiss face paint?
Yeah, and his name was like Mogar. You don't remember that?
I don't remember that.
Every time he'd enter a room, he'd like announce it was like Mogar. And he had like the wings and everything. So funny.
That's funny.
It was great.
That show was pretty crazy.
Mogar. Sorry. I love the voices in that show are so obnoxious. I love him.
So Cloud's good. He's okay.
Yeah,
he's average.
Really off topic. I'm sorry.
He's average. No, we love it. Oh,
he's average.
Day, please. I'm sorry.
He lifts.
I lift, bro.
In case you couldn't tell.
You can't just play Nintendo games all day. You have to pump that iron, man.
True. He lifts in his power glove.
Hey, what was that supposed to mean? In case you couldn't tell.
I was saying in case you could tell because on camera,
it
you're so far away.
It adds like 60 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. In real life, I'm actually like only 110. Bayonetta, big surprise.
Uh-huh.
I was not expecting this.
No?
Mm-mm.
I kind of saw it coming because I remember people were asking for it for a long time. But, I mean, I wasn't super happy about it. I never played the game.
So Bayonetta
whatever.
actually did become... became a Nintendo exclusive after the first game, like 2012, a couple months after the first game.
Yeah.
And
2 was
then-
Wii U only.
Yeah,
And it had a copy of the first one built in, which is cool.
Yeah, and then 2 is Wii U only. So it is an exclusive character. So let's talk about the ballot.
All right.
The
I'm going to have to contain myself here.
They didn't... The biggest upset was that they didn't release the other...
Any actual data.
Yeah.
And it's funny because they said,
ballot.
like, out of, like, real... Like, what was the word they used?
Out of... I don't...
Characters that were realizable or something
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
that were realizable.
Yeah.
It
So,
was like-
I mean, obviously that meant Shrek was probably up there somewhere. Or, like, you know, stupid stuff or Goku, stuff like that. They're probably like...
Shrek is life.
Yeah, they're like Shrek and Goku. They're like, yeah, let's not do that. So they're probably out of those. They're like, let's sift out all these. They probably... I wouldn't be surprised if they ignored Shovel Knight. Because he wasn't even released in... He's not even released in Japan yet. Yacht Club Games hasn't had a Japanese release for
They're
Shovel
too
Knight.
busy making yachts, dude. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
That was a bad joke.
Oh, I know. That was so easy.
Thank you. My bad joke of the day. The
Anyway. But yeah, they never gave out any real data. So, you know, they said she was number 1 in Europe and she was top 5 in Japan and the US as well, right? So...
I don't know how much I believe that. From everybody that I talked to, only one person said they voted for Bayonetta.
Like I said, just... It's hard to tell because we don't have a large sample size. It's not like, you know...
I'm surprised Sora didn't get...
Well, Sora was because they had Cloud, and they're like, we're not going to waste our slot on Sora because then that's a whole nother can of worms you have to open because then we have to talk to Disney and so on and so forth.
I guess, but I mean...
Because, I mean, honestly, what's
Square
Sora's
Enix.
moveset going to be without Donald and Goofy involved in any way?
He still has moves.
I know, I'm saying without, like, his final smash, though, it would have to have Donald and Goofy
Well,
in it. Come on. At least one.
They could have at least added
An
Riku.
assist trophy.
They could have added Riku and Kairi
Like I said, even then,
instead.
they'd still have to talk to Disney. And then Disney would be like, all right, well, we want Donald and Goofy in
I
his
get it.
moveset in some way. You know what I mean?
Because, yeah, I get it because of Disney.
They want a cut of the pie, you know what I mean? So,
But
I don't know.
who else? Snake?
Snake, like I
Like-
said, Konami, they don't
yeah.
want to touch it with 10-foot pole. Same with Simon Belmont.
Yeah.
Wolf, like I said, Wolf. I'm just super salty about Wolf. I'm going to talk about this all day. But, like I said, it's like he was so easy, and it doesn't matter if he was 20th in the ballot. If he was like top 100, how hard would it have been?
Why did
It's
you like
easy
Wolf
money.
more, though?
I liked Wolf because, honestly, it's like a nostalgia thing. Because Star Fox 64 wasn't one of my favorite games ever when I was a kid. That was back when Wolf still had a British accent and an eye patch. You know what I mean? Like, so I love him. That, and, you know, wolves are cool. They're cool animals, you know, whatever. Fox and Wolf were like my 2 favorite characters back in the day because it was like, oh, you know, it's like they're both kind of
You didn't like
rivals. No, Slippery was cool.
Slippy? Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually thought Slippy was kind of funny when I was a kid. Like, he didn't annoy me that much. I was like, oh, you know, I just had like a
Oh, Slippy.
like Slippy just like pat him on the head and be like, know.
King K. Rool. I was.
would have been cool, but they would. I don't know. Would they have to? No, because they kept all the characters.
What?
Because King K. Rool was made in Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, Donkey Kong
which
Country.
was actually made by Rare. But when Rare made the game, all the characters and everything, I think the agreement was Nintendo kept everything. So King K. Rool was doable.
Realizable.
Realizable, exactly. But yeah, I don't think... I know he was a popular pick online.
Yeah.
From what I read, but like I said, it's hard to tell the entire sample size.
Yeah.
That, and you know there are probably people who were just sitting there just spamming votes.
Could you vote multiple times?
Yeah, it said only vote once, but there were people who like I
Made
voted
different
like 6
accounts or
times.
something?
No, there was no accounts. It was literally just a random open ballot.
Yeah, because I voted for Sora.
I voted for Snake. I actually did only vote once. I voted for Snake.
I only voted once too.
So, I mean, maybe I should have sat there for 17 hours or just made a script to just keep voting for Snake.
It's just
I don't know.
like Bayonetta though.
Yeah, like I said, it's cool, but I don't think she has the same kind of star power as some of these other people.
It was just
Like-
I wanted to. The point of the ballot was, or at least when the ballot was announced,
We wanted to see a dream character.
Was a dream character or somebody that was not like related to Nintendo.
Or somebody, that they just hadn't thought of.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah.
But this is a full-on Nintendo exclusive, and it was kind of like, you could have done this. You could have released Bayonetta instead of, I don't know, who else came out recently.
Instead of Corrin.
Instead of Corrin.
Nobody was asking
because
for Corrin.
Because Bayonetta looks OP, top tier for sure.
Yeah, like I said, unless it turns out she has like some really big weird weakness. But it doesn't look that way just yet.
She can up air twice.
Yeah, she can up B twice.
Or up B, I mean.
So dumb.
What? That's
like,
ridiculous.
Why? Yeah.
Her
isn't her side B the little
smash,
kick that just keeps going like that? She can just keep comboing. So dumb.
Her down smash spikes.
Just everything's just ridiculous on that kit. It's just weird.
But so she looks really good.
But nobody was asking for it.
I was telling Matt about the you saw the actual. Yeah. I mean, you watched the whole thing, right? So you remember the trailer when she's getting announced? It's Pit and then talking to Palutena, and then I was watching Zero's analysis. He doesn't call them reactions; he calls them analysis. And Zero was like, please. He's like, if it's another Kid Icarus character, I'm gonna hurt somebody. And then he's like, please don't let it be Dark Brown Pit.
Dark Brown.
He's like, I swear to God, if it's Dark Brown Pit, I'm gonna kill.
Is that even a thing?
No, it was
I
just
didn't play
funny.
Uprising. I'm sorry.
And then everybody spammed his comments, and it was like Dark Brown Pit. And
Confirmed.
Confirmed 2016.
Oh man, but still, yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm not complaining. It's another character, and she's gonna be different. But like I said, I just want somebody more just Nintendo.
Somebody that would, Or
if we're gonna get first party characters, give us somebody more quintessentially Nintendo. You know what I mean? So.
Because I mean, Bayonetta is still fairly new. They could have gave us.
And is she getting another game?
I'm sure.
Because I mean, part of the reason that Sakurai said he didn't want Ice Climbers or people like that is because they're not getting another game anytime soon. But then we ended up with Duck Hunt. Yeah. Unless we're getting a Duck Hunt for Wii U or NX, you know what I mean? It's like
Ice Climbers was actually my favorite character in Brawl.
Really?
I don't know why. It was literally the first character I saw, and I was like, "Oh, this is cute." So then I picked Ice Climbers, and I was like, "They're pretty good."
Yeah, but I really liked Snake. Like I said,
and obviously Snake would have been. I would have taken Snake over
Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Or Corrin.
Yeah, it was like all I really cared about was Sora and Snake.
Yeah, all I really cared about was Snake and Wolf. Like, in my back of my mind, I was like, Squirtle and Ivysaur would be cool. Like, I just feel like, since this is such a big roster, I feel like it'd just be, like, a really epic, big moment to have all the vets come back. So, like, Squirtle, Ivysaur, Snake, Ice Climbers. I'd be like that. I'd be solid. I'd be done. Like, I'd literally have no complaints.
He said Snake, and then he said, I'd be solid.
But yeah, I mean the ballot it's all just really fishy. It's all just I feel like they just used it to be like, oh yeah, totally.
At least make up a fake ballot and just put Bayonetta in all 5 and I'll be like, all right.
Yeah, just give us the top 5. Yeah. Like who did she beat out?
Dylon.
And I just
Did you get that reference?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we already have Charizard and Bowser to spit hot fire. But yeah, I just feel like I want to know. I just want to know in my heart, like, and just have some like concrete evidence that Wolf was at least near the top. I mean, she may have beat him out in every single region, but I just want to know he was close.
You think they'll ever? Release some more DLC?
I don't think so, but I hope so.
Yeah, I think we all are.
That's like my religious sentiment. Is pretty much like my Smash Bros. DLC.
The problem, and this is the problem with Nintendo, they don't listen. They can make so much more money if they just freaking listen. Just release, whore yourselves out. I'm sorry, I can't say whore, but
yeah, you can kinda
pull a Ubisoft, pull an Activision, and just make so much DLC that like.
Because people are asking for it.
I know.
And it's like you said, they completed the game. And then afterwards they're like, oh, hey, people want DLC. Let's give them some DLC.
That's what they said.
You know what I mean? So it's like, that's the way it should be. They released a finished product. That's fine. People like it when you do that. And then the DLC is really just keeping the game fresh. You know what I mean? It's just pushing the expiration date back.
Yeah, I don't know why they're trying to...
It's easy money.
It's like they're trying to kill off the game already.
Yeah, well, it's because I feel like at this point they're thinking... the return on the investment of putting all that time and energy into making DLC. I feel like maybe they think they're not going to make that money back with the sales. But this is easily one of their most heavy-hitting franchises.
Yeah.
And they really should, like you said, for lack of a better word, they should be just whoring it out. Just totally just milking it for every dollar they can. And it's like I said, sell Wolf half price. Roy is practically a clone. We paid full price for him. Nobody cared. I was happy to do it. Like I said, it's like, I don't know. And the best thing about it, if you don't like it, you don't have to buy it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Heck, just make clones. Make costumes. You know, stuff that would literally take almost no work to make. People will buy it.
And that's... Maybe they have too much pride. Maybe it's like a cultural thing.
Yeah.
And
I know it's just part of the core of Nintendo as a company says we don't want to just... Like I said, they have... It's not even pride. It's more like integrity.
Yeah.
They don't want to whore themselves out like that.
And that's what I really like and really respect about Nintendo. But it's like... Come on, we're asking for it.
It's not like you're not
Fan
screwing us
service.
here.
Yeah.
You're not screwing us here. You're not milking us for our money. You're not Ubisofting us.
Yeah.
We are begging you to make the DLC. We're literally fried. Like,
Yeah.
take my money,
take my
please.
money.
Shut up and take my money, Nintendo.
Yeah.
Just take it.
I
don't know.
But
I'll never understand it.
Bayonetta looks good. Everybody's super hyped. But
I don't know.
Bayonetta, we'll see how people play Bayonetta. I think it's gonna be the most. Obviously, people are gonna wait for Bayonetta way more and be more excited than Corrin, because
Maybe.
there's more nostalgia. And
Yeah, like I said, she's new, but she's still older than him. You know what I mean?
yeah, and like we don't know anything about. Or at least we don't, like,
Americans, yeah.
Most of us don't know anything about Corrin, so compared to Bayonetta, where we can recognize her and stuff. But and she looks OP. I think people are gonna be pretty excited to play.
Yeah, Corrin
with.
looks good, but he's at the end of the day, he's just another garden variety character. Bayonetta, like looking at her kit, you're like,
Yeah.
they were basically just like, how can we make this character as broken as possible? They're like, let's let her up
They
twice.
added
All right, cool.
everything.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
I like how they actually talked about the little bullets when she attacks.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
She shoots with her guns on all of her limbs.
Yeah.
I like how they're talking about it. It's like, you can steal a point in time matches, and we're all like, okay, yeah. We're like, all right, yeah. I was super excited for that.
I guess that's kind of true, though.
It's true, but they're like, it's super cool, and we're like, stock, yeah, great. And they're like, you get to steal points in time matches. Everyone's like, nobody cares, Nintendo, come on.
The fact that she has a counter, she can control time.
Oh yeah, this
Quote,
time
unquote.
slow thing, yeah.
Yeah, that she can slow other
Witch
people
time.
that run into her. That looks pretty cool. She is getting the Umbra Witch clock stage, whatever it's called.
Oh yeah.
So she does have her stage coming too.
And it's cool too because it doesn't look like there's any hazards. It looks like it's just randomly floating around. It looks like Poke floats.
I don't think
They're just kind of floating through the air.
Corrin's not getting a stage, right?
No, he's not getting a stage.
So, Bayonetta, cool. I mean, that was pretty much it. Like, were you excited when you heard that?
I think at the end of the day, because what I wanted was so simple, I felt just kind of disappointed. Yeah, I was just disappointed. Because, I mean, they went all out for something that I feel like nobody was asking for.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like I said, maybe it's just me. It probably is just me. And that's the thing. I'm usually not the type to complain about the DLC because I'm like, either way, it's another character. I'm going to play him. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, I just feel like what I was asking for was so easy. I'm just super salty.
And we do have to talk about this Knuckles, man.
Can we just not? Can we just not talk about
thinking?
It's not even the costume. What were they thinking with the face? Was the butt chin really necessary? He just has that big old.
Did you see this
chin.
Knuckles? Oh my
god! It's literally like
you can put a picture in there. He looks terrible.
It's like it's not even Knuckles. It's bad cosplay Knuckles. You know what I mean? It's like just so weird. It just makes me uncomfortable to look at. And then he has like the stubble and everything. It's just so weird, just like grody.
30-year-old cosplay Knuckles.
Yeah, it's just
And I was actually watching Shofu's reaction to all of his
Sweet
friends.
mother
like,
of Mario, man.
All of his friends were like, "Why did they pick a white man to play Knuckles?" They're like, "What is this?" And look at this Tails too. I mean, Tails actually looks kind of cool because it's like him wearing a hat.
It's like just Tails and Knuckles. They're just don't call him Tails and Knuckles.
Yeah,
just call it bad cosplay Tails and Knuckles, and I just can't. I don't know.
But
anyway.
Yeah. So, final thoughts on the Smash Direct, the final Smash Direct that we will ever get from this 4th Smash Bros. Game installment.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
On a graded scale, I'm gonna have to give it either a B- or a C+. Like, it was good. It passed. I was like, all right. We got what? 2 characters.
Two characters. Yeah.
2 brand new characters.
Cloud, I guess, was released. That counts as 3 if you want.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, but I mean, yeah, like I said, just barely. So
Yeah.
actually, no, I'm gonna say it's a solid C.
It was pretty lackluster. They just hyped up the ballot so much. I was expecting so much more.
Yeah.
Maybe, I mean, Bayonetta's a fun game. She's a cool character, but I think we just wanted something more for the Nintendo fans, you know.
Yeah.
But I'll give it a B-.
B-?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say I'm at a solid C. I'm tempted to go to C-, but I don't know. No, I'll give it a C.
And Sakurai was wearing like a brown shirt. It was clashing with his black glasses. It was just all over. His outfit was all over the place.
For like the 3 seconds he was on screen.
Yeah, he needs to you need to get a better dresser. Smash Direct. I'm sorry. We just have to be friends though.
Sorry, man.
No Snake, no Wolf, no Sora, no King K. Rool,
No ice climber.
no Ice Climbers. But there's always a next Smash game. If Sakurai makes another one.
I mean, if he doesn't, I hope whoever is making the roster
At least listens to the fans.
at least listens to us a little more.
Or shows us the ballot. What the heck?
Yeah.
So,
Anyway, that's it for this week.
yep. For all your Nintendo news, stay tuned to the Nintendcast we do every week. Every Sunday. We'll put it up every Monday. At least we try to. YouTube at Nintendcast, Nintendo Broadcast. SoundCloud, Nintendo Broadcast, Nintendcast. Twitter.
All the links will be posted
Facebook.
in the descriptions below.
For sure. Check us out. Share us to your friends.
And we really just want to thank you guys for staying with us every week. And we hope to continue bringing you quality content.
Put us on Reddit.
Thanks for watching.
Have a good day.